Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Q&A with all the questions you have sent in, and they are specifically questions about 2019 because the year is nearly over. I can't believe it has gone so quickly and so much has happened. If you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. I do loads of day in the life vlogs, as well as parenting tips, tricks, hacks and advice, clean with me's, shop with me's, hauls, just all the stuff you're gonna need. Now let's get on with some of your questions. First question, what is my high and low of 2019? Now, I ask my children this question after school, and I ask them for their peak and pit of the day. So peak and pit of the year. Oh, 2019 has been fantastic. It's been so eventful and so many peaks. I don't know if I can narrow it down to just one, partly because I'm Libra and super indecisive, but genuinely there have been so many amazing things. My channel's really gotten from strength to strength, so that's a massive peak. So I'm really pleased with the way all of that has gone. And obviously, you know, the family's really healthy and everyone seems really happy. So peak wise, so many to choose from. Pit wise, again, we've been pretty lucky in 2019. Touch wood, because we've still got a few days left. It's not been one of those years like we've had previously where there've been loads of hospitals problems and family problems and, you know, bereavements and things. Touch wood, it's been pretty good. If I've got to pick a pit, I'd have to say it was the moment where I thought I'd lost my whole blog. I was moving hosts, and I know a few of you were like right there with me in Instagram stories and helping me out and checking things out for me, and I was really grateful for that support. But I thought I'd lost it all. I was switching hosts and the switch hadn't happened and my old package went, and I thought I'd lost everything. So that was pretty nerve-wracking. Luckily, you know, managed to get it all sorted with lots of to and fro and messaging back and forth, and it all managed to be pulled back out of cyberspace. But that was a very nerve-wracking time, so I'm gonna say that was probably my pit. Things I struggled with, gotta just be the thing I struggle with, just a bit of a theme, which is the children growing up too quickly. Time going by too fast, which is why part of the reason I do vlog and I try and capture it all. So two major ones that I think that I really struggled with this year would be stopping breastfeeding Zara. That was a big, eventful, very emotional time for me. Not about the breastfeeding, just about the fact she's my last baby and meant she was no longer a baby anymore. Coming out of nappies was like, oh, but also yay, so that wasn't so bad. And then coming out of the cot, so we no longer have a cot in our house. We're never gonna have a cot again. That was hard. So not like awful or anything, but just emotional and difficult. Because let me know in the comments, do you struggle, especially if it's your last baby, if you know it's your last baby, with these kind of milestone bits where you know, like, oh, like you love seeing them grow up, but equally it's just, oh, it's heart-wrenching, isn't it? Next question, most memorable trip. Oh, again, we have been so lucky this year. We have been on so many trips. Let's see, where have we been? We've been to Chessington, and that's before I relaunched my channel. I'll talk about that again in a second, actually. So that was just on stories. But we have been to Pendine, we spent a week there. We have been to Paulson's Park, we spent 2 nights around there, and then went just to Holiday Inn. We have been to Legoland, we have been to Drayton Manor, we've had these lovely weekends away. We've been to Warmwell, we've been down to Kiln Park in Tenby, we spent 2 trips down there. And I've got to say, most memorable trip, they were all really wonderful and magical, so I'm going to struggle to pick one, aren't I? And in fact, I asked all my family this question because I was struggling so hard, and they all struggled as well, because we have been on so many amazing trips and we haven't left the country. They've all been like staycations, and most of them have been long weekends. It really has broken up the year. It has been just fantastic. So I'm really going to struggle to pick one of those as well. I'm not doing very well with narrowing things down, am I? But like I said, I'm kind of indecisive. Next question, what made me decide to relaunch my YouTube channel? So a little bit of background about this. I started my YouTube channel shortly after Zara was born. It was in the summer of 2017, so it was 2 years ago. I thought I would make videos about all the parenting tips, tricks, hacks and advice that I wish I'd known. So I'd have friends, they'd email me about like asking questions about cloth nappies and stuff. I thought, right, I'll put it all on YouTube and then I can just be like, well, there's all the information. That was my initial plan. And then I realized actually being able to film videos with small children around is really difficult because, you know, trying to get them to keep quiet. Zara was constantly attached to my boob at the time. And then I started my blog and I realized it was much easier to write than to film videos. And I didn't realize before I started how much work goes into editing those videos. And certainly when you're new at it, it takes such a long time. It's really hard. My YouTube channel kind of fell by the wayside. I occasionally would like upload one of my Facebook lives to it and just forget about it. But really my YouTube channel was totally dormant. So back on to what made me decide to relaunch my channel. I think I had a few hundred subscribers, but it really was a dormant channel. And we were in Chessington and I was on the Gruffalo ride. I was on the Gruffalo River ride with the children and I was filming with my iPhone. So I was trying to film the children on this Gruffalo River ride and I was putting on stories and things and thought, do you know what? I want to capture this properly and I want to be able to share this properly with people. I want to share it with you guys and I want to be able to keep it as my memories with the children. And I was loving doing Instagram stories at the time, and you'll know if you follow me on Instagram. By the way, go follow me on Instagram if you haven't done that yet. I do daily stories. I'm constantly on stories, and that's great because I love chatting to you in real time. But even though you can keep the stories on story highlights, really they kind of disappear, don't they? You know, they disappear off 24 hours unless you've got to go looking for them. You can't easily send out that information to somebody. You can't easily find that information. The children certainly can't watch it because they're not on Instagram. So I just thought, you know what, I want something more permanent. So I thought, right, I'm going to revisit my channel, and I set a goal that I wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers. Partly because, you may not know this if you're not a YouTuber, but if you hit 1,000 subscribers, you can monetize your channel, which obviously this is my job, being like a blogger and a YouTuber. Putting out free content is great, it doesn't cost you anything, but having little adverts before your videos sort of helps to pay the bills so that you can keep doing this and putting out free content. So I wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers so I could monetize my channel, and also so I could get unlock the community tab, which was important to me. So when you get to 1,000 subscribers, you get the community tab on YouTube. Go and check it out. Head over to my channel, look for the community. You can put up polls and not stories yet. I think you get to 10,000, so that's kind of my next goal, I guess. You can put up polls and information and links and things and just kind of communicate with your audience a bit more through this community tab. So I thought, right, I'm going to set a goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers, and also to get monetized on YouTube you need 4,000 watch hours. So I achieved that in the summer and I was just absolutely over the moon because I'd really hit this goal. And then I set a new goal. I wanted to get to at least 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Now I am way off that now. I'm like 4,003. I don't know. Put it on screen the number of subscribers I got at the moment at the time of filming. So I really want to get to 5,000. I've not quite hit that goal, but yeah, these things happen. So, but that is why I relaunched the channel. I wanted to be able to give information to you guys that you could kind of search for, or that like quite often people send me Instagram messages and DMs and things and like say, what can I do about this, or what's the best information for that? And then I could always send them a blog post before, but now I can send them a video with the information, you know, showing them things, demoing things. People would ask me like about trips we'd been on and things, and I'd have to sort of dig out story highlights. Now I can just send them a full video and they can look at exactly what the experience is like and they can see for themselves. So that is a long rambly way of why I relaunched my channel, and yeah, I'm so glad I did because I am really enjoying it. And do you know what? I hope you guys are enjoying my channel too. Let me know in the comments if you are. Next question, how do you maintain your blog and vlog? Now the answer is, it's a lot of work. People think, including my husband used to say, Mummy was playing on the computer to the children. Not impressed with that. But it is a lot more work than you'd think. It's not like writing a blog post isn't just like write and press publish. There's all the sort of the SEO stuff, which I must admit I still don't do as much of that as I should, but you know, I do it. It's all the back end stuff. It's all the creating graphics and then managing Pinterest and sharing it out places and all that kind of stuff. So there is a lot that goes into the blog other than just writing and press and go. And the vlog, honestly, until you start doing YouTube, you have no idea how much work goes into YouTube. So it's just, so I'm sitting and filming this now, and I have to go through and edit it, and then you have to upload it, and then you have to do the tags and the description, which is how you guys can find it in the search, and then you have to do the thumbnail, which is the little picture you see, and it's just bitty stuff. So at the beginning of the year, when I wasn't doing that much editing on my videos, I was kind of almost doing like a live and pressing upload on it. This was before I bought my camera. I thought, hey, you know, I can do as many of these as I want a week. And then when I kind of started doing it properly and editing them properly, I'd already said I was going to do 3 videos a week. I'd said it in every video, and then I was like, wowza, what have I done? Because this is so much work. Now, in December, I did Vlogmas. I didn't do every day of Vlogmas because I realized that you guys were too busy to watch all the videos anyway. So I did it for the first sort of 10 days, and then I just did a lot more videos than normal. And I think I realized, compared to creating a video every day, just doing 3 a week is a cinch. So I think that has helped my mindset a little bit. It's like, oh, actually that's hard. It's like when you've done something that's really quite hard and you pull back from it. It's a bit like when my husband was concerned how we're going to manage with 4 children, and then after I had Zara, like I was in hospital with sepsis and he was dealing with chicken pox at home, and then Zara was readmitted to hospital and I was stuck there and he was at home with the children. It was just like, it was all the things, it was all the bad. So compared to that, managing with 4 children was easy, you know, so it's all relative, isn't it? So I think now cutting back to 3 videos a week has made me realise it's not that bad. But my main way I kind of stay on top of it really is the same way I stay on top of everything in my life, is with loads and loads of kind of productivity hacks and being really as organized as I can, planning ahead. I don't think, what am I going to film it and get it out today. I mean, the very rare things like my Christmas Day vlog, for example, was quite real time, and I edited that and that went out the following day. But normally I will film a video, you know, and that could maybe go out the following week. I can make sure I've got a few buffer videos done so that if, you know, life happens and the children are ill or whatever, I've got other content that can go out, so I'm never late for one of my slots. In short, planning. Next question. What did I learn in 2019? A lot. Everything about running a YouTube channel. I did a lot of watching videos from other big YouTubers about how to improve your YouTube channel. So I did a lot of that. I listened to a gazillion audiobooks on my commute back and forth to school, a lot about mindset and productivity and kind of growth mindset stuff, and kind of stuff about getting out of your own way, and about how to believe that you can, you know, grow in whatever your chosen field is, and sort of get rid of your kind of self-doubt and things, because I think we all struggle with that. So I've done a lot of kind of, it's not reading, is it, listening to audiobooks, but you know what I mean, reading, listening to audiobooks about that kind of thing. So I've done a lot of stuff about that. But one of the things I think I've learned on a very practical level is how to edit a lot quicker, and that is just experience, isn't it? That's just, the more you do of it, the easier it becomes. So that I have learnt. I think I have also learnt, and this is kind of true in life, not just online, or in the online world that we all deal with, even if you're a blogger or you're not a blogger, is that trolls happen, and it's not about you, it's about them. Just for someone to be super negative to you online or in real life, wherever it may be, it is more about them than about you. I mean, how unhappy is that person got to be in their own lives to go and say mean things to a stranger on the internet? If you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. I think you've got to realize that sadly in this online world, especially the more you grow, like the bigger your channel gets, or the more sort of the bigger your accounts get, if you're a blogger, then statistically you're going to get trolls and people saying mean things, and it's not real. You can switch off your phone, you can walk away from it, and it's really not about you, it's about them. What has surprised me in 2019? Do you know what? I think the thing that surprised me most is which videos you guys wanted to see. In order to plan out which videos I should make next, I look at my analytics, I see which videos are popular, and I sort of think, right, well, if that's what you guys want to see, I'll do more, not the same thing, but kind of a lot the stuff along that theme. I think when I started my channel, I thought that I would be doing sit down videos like this, explaining all the parenting stuff that I wish I'd known. But it turns out my most popular videos are clean with me videos, which is great because obviously I have to clean my house. So if you guys want to see videos about that, that's awesome. I think it's surprised me how many of you have like come into my community that way, which is great. I worry about those videos a bit because I ramble on them. If you've watched any of my clean with me videos, I do speed cleaning and then I record a voiceover over it and it's just me kind of rambling away, talking about tips and things and just trying to be real with you guys. And I never listen to them back and I cringe. I can't watch them because I just don't even know what I say. I just ramble. So I guess I was surprised at how much you guys enjoy those. I even went through a phase of thinking that maybe I'd do the speed cleaning videos and just put music over it because you lot would prefer it. Whereas one of the videos, the music was a bit loud and you couldn't hear my voice as much and everyone was like, no, I can't hear what you're saying. And I thought, oh well, you want to hear what I'm saying. So I guess I was surprised at how much you enjoyed the voiceover on my speed clean videos. And also the other videos that are really popular are the shop with me and the haul videos, which is great. It's just, I think the reason it surprised me is because people tell you when you start YouTube, no one cares about you. They only care about the information that you can bring them. So do searchable stuff. So I thought I'd have to do stuff like, why won't my baby sleep and all that kind of stuff. But I think I'm surprised, I'm pleasantly surprised that you guys are interested in more of the day-to-day stuff. So that has been a pleasant surprise. Next question. Is your husband following you on socials yet? No. I mean, he has accounts now. He has his own YouTube channel. But between him and my teenager, they've uploaded 2 videos. So technically he's subscribed to my channel. Sometimes he watches my videos because the children are watching them. He is on Facebook. I have set him up an Instagram account, but I don't think he's ever logged onto it. If I'm honest, he doesn't really understand what my job is or why you lot would want to listen to me wishing on and on. He is a lot more respectful of it this year. Like I said, I started in 2017 and he did used to say things like, oh, mummy's playing on the computer, and it used to drive me insane. But I think since he's seen that obviously I can earn an income from this and it is my job, he is a lot more respectful of it. We have been on some amazing trips, and as much as he hates like all the online-y stuff and just isn't interested in getting involved in it at all, he does like going on trips. So he has got a lot more understanding. He's a lot more supportive about it. He understands it a little more than he did before, but he still doesn't get it, if I'm honest. Biggest achievement of 2019. Well, I was amazingly happy when I hit my 1,000 subscribers milestone. I was really, really proud of that. I've also really given my blog a bit of a kick up the backside. My blog had been kind of, not dormant, but cast aside then. I'd heard one of the very big influencers from America saying blogs are dead, it's all about video, and sort of took that to heart a little bit and really focused on YouTube. But I think now that my YouTube channel is, you know, steadily, I found my feet with it. I set myself this goal of 25,000 blog sessions in 30 days, and a session is just where you like go on a website, you have a little look around, then you leave. That's one session. Anyway, I set myself this goal on the 14th of November and I think I achieved it by the 11th of December. So I was really, really proud of that. And I think it just made me realize that you can do whatever you set your mind to. If you decide to do something, you can make it happen. And is it Henry Ford who said, you know, you believe you can, believe you can't, you're right, and all these other cliches, but it's kind of true. And if you really, really focus on something, you can make anything happen. This is a big one. Get asked this a lot. Now, I did explain in one of our videos, but I'm going to answer it again now. Why are we moving house? Slightly long story. I'll try and keep it short. Basically, we, a number of years ago, decided that we would move to be closer to my husband's parents. So we put the children in school, and at the time there were only the 2 of them. We hadn't had the girls yet. We put them in school nearer to where we would eventually be moving to. And then we had another baby, and then we had another baby, and I was just like, I can't move right now. I have all these babies. And then, of course, we had all these babies, and then this 6-bedroom house that we didn't need all of, suddenly we were filling. I'm like, right, okay, well, we'll just stay here then, because the house, you know, we've grown into the house and it works for us. And then Bella started school. She was doing half days, and I was doing 3 school runs every day, and every school run was an hour round trip by the time I'd left, and left enough time to park and deal with the pram. And so 3 hours a day I was doing the school run, and then it's impossible, especially with so many children, to have other friends over because I had no space in the car and activities and things. And I just realised I was ready for my life to be easier. So although we are moving to a slightly smaller house, which my husband is completely refurbing at the moment, if you haven't checked it out yet, I will put the house renovation playlist up in the cards now, and you can check all that out and see what I'm talking about. So it is a slightly smaller house. We're doing a total renovation on it, but it should work for us, and I think I'm just ready to make my life easier. Now, a few people have said, you know, if you're so happy with the house, why don't you just move the children's schools if you want that to be easier? The reason for that is they're all settled, but more than that, William, who is 7, nearly 8, I was told by some excellent health professionals that he would never be in mainstream school, and he is in mainstream school, and he is settled and he is happy. And because he's got autism, I am really reluctant to move him when he is so settled and happy and potentially rock the boat. I feel that could be absolutely disastrous. So this is why we are now moving. I am excited about it, slightly terrified too. I do believe my husband's going to do a wonderful job of the house. He has totally ripped it to bits. He built this house, which we love, but I think we're going to love the other one too. We will have enough bedrooms in it. I think by the time we finish the extension, we're only going to be 1 room short compared to what we've got now, but the rooms are slightly smaller. But the difference is the children will be able to walk to their friends, we'll be much closer to the school for activities and school runs and all that stuff. And I just feel it will be a really nice kind of lifestyle change for us. So slightly long answer, but that's the reason. What are my goals for 2020? Right, okay, so big goals. I want to get us moved and settled and into our new house. I want to be the best wife and mother that I can absolutely be. I want to grow this channel and really kind of connect with you guys. Let's put a number on it. Because your goals are supposed to be SMART goals, and then I can look back on it next year and, you know, put a number on something makes you achieve it, doesn't it? Okay, so I want it to be 5,000 by the end of this year. Ooh, what do we want to get to by the end of next year? 10,000, 20,000, 20,000, like, feels like quite a stretch goal. So let's go for that. Want to get to the channel to 20,000 subscribers by the end of next year. Can we do it or not? Let me know in the comments, or have I just been totally pie in the sky? I want to grow my blog, so let's put a figure on that. I want to get to 100,000 page views a month on my blog. There we go, that is a big goal. That's a big goal, so we're gonna do that. I guess Instagram. My Instagram account is very important to me. I do feel like people, and let me know if you are a fellow blogger, if you are kind of struggling with Instagram and algorithms and all that kind of business. I feel like my stories are still where my kind of people are. I think I'm focused less on my grid over on Instagram and more on my stories. So rather than putting a direct number on it on Instagram, I'm just going to say I just really want to use Instagram stories to connect with you guys, and to be able to kind of build community and help as much as I can with kind of answers and sort of keeping everyone entertained and tips and all that kind of good stuff too. My other big goal is I do want to write my book. Will this happen in 2020 on top of moving house and all the other stuff? I would like it to, but I'm going to leave that one as a bit of an open one. I think if I get to kind of the summer and everything else is kind of going well, perhaps that will become a focus for the second half of next year. Am I happy with the way 2019 went? In a word, yes. There have been a few kind of bumps along the way and things I probably could have done differently, but overall it has been a really good year for our family. And what was I grateful for in 2019? Oh, so much. So grateful for my lovely family actually being happy and healthy. I think happy and healthy are kind of my things. If my family are happy and healthy, then that kind of means a lot of other things fall into place. It means that, you know, money's not too tight and no one's like horrendously ill and nothing awful's happened. So if everyone's happy and healthy, then I'm really grateful for that. I am grateful for the growth of my channel, and I'm so grateful for you guys for supporting me and for watching. I'm grateful for every view, every like, every comment. Those things really help. It's a free way that you can help me, because every time you watch, the more minutes you watch for, the more you comment, the more you like, the more it tells YouTube, hey, this is a good video, show it to more people. And then it means that I am able to earn ad revenue, which means I am able to make this my job, and I am able to bring you this content while also being at home with my children and, you know, being able to be there and capture it all. And just honestly, that is what I'm so grateful for. I'm grateful that through you guys supporting me and watching me, I'm able to have this lifestyle that, yes, is hard work. If you watch my Instagram stories, you know I work up late, you know, it's not easy, but I'm so grateful that I'm able to do it. Well, thank you so much for watching. If there are any questions I haven't answered, please drop them in the comments, and maybe I can get to them in the comments or answer them over on Instagram. But thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. My latest video is just over here, and another video I think you may enjoy from my channel will be down here. See you guys soon.